Okay, with this exercise, you're going to need a partner. They're going to basically put the Swiss ball right above your butt. And now the goal is I'm going to try to keep my butt and my hips down into the ground while alternating, kicking my heels into the ball as fast as I can. This is going to feel like a good hamstring workout. I'll demonstrate it again. It's here, get set up, and then go.
This is one of my absolute favorite exercises for rhythmic stabilization for the shoulder for three main reasons. One, the shoulder is actually in an overhead position. Unlike standing variations where your shoulder is at 90 degrees, we're actually at full elevation here. Two, this exercise can be done on its own. Although Craig's helping me here, I can push into the wall myself and make circles clockwise and counterclockwise. Three, you almost minimize any sort of scapular elevation and only get upward rotation.
So with this, we're using one leg to bias the hamstrings in the back. You need to use a Swiss ball. The first step is digging that heel into the Swiss ball to lift your hips up. Again, I'm digging my heel in to lift up. This is my starting position. Once you're in, I'm gonna switch legs, I'm getting a little tired. Once you're in this position, you're gonna dig your heel into the ball again and roll the ball towards your hips, and then slowly roll the ball back out and then lower. Again, you're gonna go up, in, out, lower. I recommend keeping the hands here to give your core and to give yourself a little bit more stability, as this is a lot harder on one leg.
Here's a great way to help people with their body awareness. Sometimes it's really hard to learn how to move from the pelvis. Just get them on a Swiss ball and just have them roll forward into anterior tilt, and now roll backwards into posterior tilt. So this is a stork. It's using a Swiss ball against the wall. To get set up, basically get your thigh like parallel to the ground. Now you have to keep pressure against the ball into the wall or else it'll drop. Get a position set up with your right foot, the leg away from the wall, so that you can feel like you're maybe even leaning a little bit towards the wall, but definitely not leaning away. Now in this position, let your right hip fall out so that we're stretching everything here. And now push into the ball using this right hip and this left hip. So it's dropping, boom, pushing into it. I have my hand for support, but if you want to make it harder, you could try to do it without the ball. Here.
So we are doing a stir the pot right now, which is a core and shoulder exercise. In this position, you should be feeling everything in your core and your shoulders working as you're stirring the pot or stirring the Swiss ball around. The big key here is that as I'm moving this around, you should think of nothing in my body is moving. Only my elbows and shoulders are moving. I'm not moving my whole body to actually stir this pot. I'm keeping everything nice and still. Everything is engaged. I'm driving my elbows into the ball. This is my starting position. And then from here, we're rolling. I'm doing counterclockwise. You can also go clockwise. To make it harder, you can bring your toes and you can put them together. To make it easier, you can bring your toes out here. I was showing in a middle position. I think this is a good place to start. If you're feeling like it's too hard, go out here. Too easy, you can put them back over here.